Drivers are being put at risk every day trying to get through this construction zone. This small stretch of I-40 in Burke County has had more than 200 wrecks since the start of 2018. Our Dave Faraday learned why it could be a long time before anyone sees any improvement there. Dave?
Scott, the Highway Patrol tells us that this stretch of Interstate 40 is prone to accidents. Many of those crashes happening within minutes of each other, very close to mile marker 115. It is in this area that the state DOT is replacing two bridges, first built back in the 1950s. For more than 5 hours, this is what drivers face as they headed eastbound along Interstate 40 in Burke County. The Highway Patrol says it were crashes involving 3 tractor trailers and 2 cars in the construction zone, and then several other wrecks as traffic grounded to a halt in the area during the last week.
Probably 30 times in the past year or so.
Bethany Cristo lives in Burke County and says accidents in the construction zone have made her late to work. In order to build the new bridges, the DOT has shifted traffic onto a temporary bridge to keep traffic flowing. You can see in this video drivers have few options if a mistake is made. The concrete barriers line both sides of the road. The Highway Patrol says the lane shift has caused problems, especially when it rains.
If you're going to be traveling through this area, the best thing to do is to be alert, slow down your speeds, make sure you're obeying the speed limit, stay off your cellular devices.
The DOT tells us the $8.5 million project won't be completed until March of 2020. The closest fire department says it has worked dozens of wrecks along the interstate, including this deadly crash in the construction zone. Many of the drivers we spoke with are taking precautions or avoiding the area altogether.
They're actually clearing it when I'm trying to go through, so it's constant carnage.
It's a mess. They need to do something about it.
And these are live pictures right now. You can see that lane shift and the concern right there, cars following too close to each other here along Interstate 40. The other big concern tonight is what that highway patrol mentioned. That highway patrolman mentioned earlier today. He told us, be careful about using your cell phone when you're driving, especially in work zones like this, Scott.